L'Oreal tests products on animals. God damn it, I thought to myself, shaking my head at one of my Facebook friends who shared the post. It showed a rabbit in a horrible state, fur shaved and falling off in clumps. The description claiming that it was because the beauty company L'Oreal was testing products on the poor thing. I quickly navigated over to Snopes.com, a website made for debunking or confirming the outrageous shit people post on the internet. Of course, the rabbit claim was fake. L'Oreal does not test any products on animals as required by law. The rabbit in the picture was being treated by vets after barely surviving an ear mite infection. I copied the link and posted it in a comment to my friend's post with the tagline, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet." I sat back, sighing and deciding to browse through the rest of the Snopes articles just in case something else came my way, another gullible friend falling for age-old tricks. It was the same old shit. Facebook changed their Facebook privacy policy again. Everyone panic, they can steal your name, right? No, of course not. President Obama admitted to forging his birth certificate. No, dear God. Just because the bogus website you're spreading has the word news in it, doesn't make it a credible source. Man spots alligator in Colorado after flooding? No, who the hell would believe that, or the terribly doctored photo? Thousands upon thousands of people on social media? Of course. Man posts on Facebook about strange man in his house. I stopped. That was a bit strange. That claim wasn't particularly outrageous, comparatively. I read closer. Claim. Tonight, a man hysterically posted to Facebook, reporting a home invasion from a strange man, the culprit likely having been living in his house for several weeks, watching him sleep. I sighed. Now I got it. That was the kind of over-the-top story that would go viral. The ruling? It was a mixture. Supposedly a true photo with misinformation tied to it, much like the rabbit post from earlier. I looked at the photo, flinching slightly as I did. A ghastly, horrible face screamed at the camera, eyes bulging and decayed as a cadaver-like grisly form practically swallowed the lens. I understood even more now how the post had gone viral. I had to quickly scroll down from the image, the very sight of it making my skin crawl. A cold shiver ran through my spine, my eyes desperately searching the rest of the article to find out what this photo actually was. As I scanned, something was already beginning to eat at me. Even if the photo was technically a photo someone took, it shouldn't have been pronounced as a real image. There was no way that wasn't a man in a mask or a doctored image to create that horrible thing. It was far too horrific to be real. I tried to think back. What criteria exactly did a photo have to meet to be pronounced as real? Was a mask considered real? I couldn't quite remember. I must have simply been mixing things up. Origins of the myth, the site read. Supposedly, on September 10th, 2015, tonight, a man uploaded the above photograph to his Facebook newsfeed with the tagline, "There is something in my house. Help. My phone camera's flash scared it, but it's coming back." The post was met by jokes, but also some genuine concern for the man's safety, several friends supposedly calling the house and his cell. According to the myth, when police did arrive at the scene after being contacted by friends and family, the man was found in this state. Another photograph. My stomach again heaved, my blood rushing with ice as I quickly scrolled past it. Jesus Christ. I had never seen something so gruesome in my entire life. I didn't even let myself get a good look at it, but what I had seen made me sick. This post is false, the article again read. The photographs are real but contain an inaccurate description. I was nervously scrolling slowly now, making sure no more images were in the article to surprise me. Finally, I got to the debunking section. The initial claim that the entity was watching the man sleep was first included by a Reddit user, Rob143, and is not ever present in the man's Facebook post, the site read. On subsequent reposts, the text, "I think it's been living here for a while," was added by an unknown user. Again, such information never present in the original post by the victim. My eyes narrowed on the screen, sweat beginning to bead on my forehead, a cold breath making the hairs on my neck stand on end. The image of the face approaching the lens, the site continued, is of a known supernatural entity responsible for several deaths and not, as later falsely described by Tumblr user Kirito Smosh, as a man in the victim's house. Furthermore, the unwarranted information that the entity watched the man sleep is speculative at best, the photograph clearly indicating that the being in question has eyes rotted well beyond the capacity for sight. Perhaps the most conclusive and condemning information regarding the inaccuracy of this rumor, however, comes from the fact that the being is a known manipulator of internet websites, including Facebook and Snopes.com, both sites responsible for relaying this information. Information on either of the aforementioned sites is likely doctored and cannot be taken at face value, specifically when it comes to time of posting, many articles appearing 5 to 10 minutes before events actually occur. From a logical standpoint, another inaccuracy is revealed in that, were the man's phone working, he likely would have called the police rather than posting to Facebook. It is much more reasonable to consider that the being took the photograph of itself after murdering the man and posted the image on the man's Facebook account and to Snopes.com, knowing that it seeks out the next computer user who views the image of its face. Thanks for reading. Copyright 2015, Snopes.com.